do you feel like you have to use comedy to make sense of the world that we live in?
Definitely an escape.
Okay.
I'm big on that. Like, my job is when you come, I'm going to make you laugh. Forget about whatever you're going through, or add to a good week if you had it. But I don't put any sort of level of importance. People try to do that. Like, there's this stupid thing out there that the comedians, they're like the truth tellers of today. It's like, no, you journalists aren't doing your fucking jobs anymore. You guys you guys work for one or two channels, and you just sort of toe the company line. So then they're putting it on comedians. It's like, that's not our job. Our job's to make you laugh and forget about your work week or whatever. So I don't put any sort of importance on anything that I'm doing. But other people try to, I guess.
I wonder whose fault that is, though. Like, was there a particular comedian? Because, George Carlin always kept people, to me, grounded in reality. And then what Jon Stewart did, and still does, on The Daily Show, he keeps people grounded in reality, but then he reports the news. So sometimes they want you to make the facts funny, because the news isn't doing it. Like, the news.
I stopped watching the news at least 10 years ago.
Damn.
I just couldn't do it. There was just no hope. You just walk around. I always say, you can tell people that watch 24-hour news, they show up and their eyebrows are up. Did you see what happened? I mean, I just did Good Morning America. Just the weather alone, the way they were showing all of this severe weather, and nobody is addressing global warming and how the hell and what are we going to do about this?
Yeah.
And I think, I really think the LA fires, all that corporations see, like, oh wow, we got great ratings watching all these people lose their houses. So let's so then I was like watching the weather on Good Morning America, being like, is it really this bad? Or are they trying to make it seem this bad so they can get some more of those LA fire ratings or whatever? So
you gotta sensationalize in news. That's like your goal when you know how to sensationalize.
Yeah, they're just trying to make money. So I don't know. It's a weird time.
And how do you stay away from politics when I feel like politics is just funny nowadays?
It's pop culture now.
Everything is just
everywhere.
Everything you say has to do with political stuff. Not everything, but a lot of stuff you say has to do with political stuff. Like, you were trending all morning this morning. Did you know that on Twitter?
Yeah, but I guarantee you, whatever they were saying, I was saying I wasn't. What was it about?
It was the Elon Musk Nazi thing, and how the media is scared and won't say what they need to say.
Well, it's ridiculous. There was a time, post Me Too and all that, speaking to power, all of that shit that was happening.
Truth to power.
Remember when something was supposed to happen for you guys and it didn't because it was all of us just talking? I mean, that's what ended up happening.
No, that's true.
That's what ended up happening.
A lot of white people making a lot of promises that never happened.
Oh, was it during the Black Squares time or something?
I don't remember. I just remember there was a time that you would be on stage going like, "Can I do this Caitlyn Jenner joke?" Or am I gonna get canceled? Like, it was really this crazy time.
Nah, she was the one transgender you could always make jokes about, and nobody would get mad.
I don't know. I kind of did one on Conan, and then those guys at Huffington Post tried to get something going. So there was that period, and then like a few years later, this guy Sieg Heil twice.
Two of them.
Once in the front, if you missed it in the back, and it's just like he still has a job. That guy still has a job. I don't understand those guys, and this isn't politically. It's just like, I don't understand why they're so upset with this country. It's like, you're billionaires. I think it's working for you. Like, why are you going and telling everybody, justify what you do? It's like, fucking justify what you do. That piece of shit car that you're making that the government financed. No?
But you know what you just said? You said that Elon still has a job. He's the richest man in the world. There's nothing they can do to him. And that's all he proved. There's nothing anybody can do to him by throwing up when he did that. What do you take from him? He's not Kyrie Irving. He's not Kanye. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, but I don't know. Listen, I don't know how this shit works. I'm just saying that, if you said the wrong thing as a comedian, all of a sudden you lost your TV show.
But you're not the richest man in the world. If you was the richest comedian in the world, ever.
What I don't get is the amount of veterans that people in the armed services that died trying to stop Hitler. And then this guy comes in, and does that while being an immigrant, too, which is kind of the whole thing.